Small business, mass casualties. Over 20% fail in the first year and over 50% will be gone by the fifth year. And so, everybody knows that. Yeah, that's my point. Massive small business failures have just become part of the American economic landscape. Like higher taxes, road construction, and the kids going back to school in the fall. It's no big deal. It just is. Well, I don't believe that. I think it is a big deal. I think in a country possessing the greatest economic opportunity in the world, a 50% small business failure rate is atrocious. Now, in my opinion, this is a multi-pronged problem. Here are just some of those prongs as I see it. Number one, the term small business, of which there are about 28 million as of this writing, represents a highly segmented group comprised of sole proprietors, 23 million, mom and pop type shops, 4 million, and the rest are B2B operations and techie type startups. Problem: general and generic resources aren't good enough to support so diverse a group. Number two, there have been seismic, earthquake level changes in consumer buying behavior, how consumers are reached, and how products are sold. But these changes weren't announced, they never are, and therefore small businesses perish for lack of knowledge. And number three, as a resource, the web is too worldwide. It's become too big for the business owners seeking to get small, easily digestible, and quickly adaptable business solutions. As a small business owner or sole proprietor, perhaps you've run into the finding good resources dilemma firsthand. Maybe you've already put a lot of time into finding good business solutions, but found the information and resources to be too generic, too vague, or just totally erroneous altogether. And anyway, when you're working your tail off just to survive, who has time for all that stuff? I read every book I could find on small business success and consumer behavior, articles, columns, and studies, and you know what I found? The answers were there, they really were. But they were just so spread out that it would be a monumental task for a workaday small business owner to sift through it all and find the answers. So I decided that if things were going to get better, if small business owners were going to get on more solid footing and avoid the ranks of the high ash heap of failure, then I needed to do three things. First, I needed to provide a venue where SBOs and SPs can come together and see a live presentation of practical, real-world tips, tools, techniques, and insights that can be put to use that day to enhance the relationship with customers and begin turning casual customers into lifetime customers, advocates that excitedly tell their family and closest friends. Presentations on topics like the small things that generate customer loyalty, price strategies to generate immediate profits, reading and responding to customer body language, how to turn one mistake into a bevy of new customers, and many other topics. But it had to be live because people learn more, retain more from a live presentation. That venue is called Live Luncheon, and you can see it here. It takes place in various locations, and we greet, meet, eat, and then the live presentation begins. So, a 1 hour, once a month, intensely focused tour de force of practical increased customer retention knowledge, done. Second, I needed to build a repository for the live luncheon content, a place where the high points of each luncheon are captured on audio and can be reviewed and re-reviewed by attendees and especially SBOs and SPs unable to attend. What is this repository? It's called Relentless Generosity, and you're standing in it right now. So, repository of the content of the past live luncheons, done. And lastly, I needed to create a new spark of attraction for customers, a rekindling of their desire to do business with SBs and SPs that went beyond just products and services, a way to connect customers with the soul of the business. This platform would offer SBOs and SPs the opportunity to provide a spirited interview, telling would-be and current customers what they're really all about. Not just general info, but specialties, accomplishments, values, passions, hidden talents, even their limitations. Give the consumer a true view of who they're considering giving their money to in an entertaining format, offering many more points and factors by which to make that decision. That platform is called Small Biz IntelliCard, and you can see it here. So, create an informative and entertaining way for the business owner's card to actually tell their story to customers. Done. So that's it. That's everything I put together for you, the small business owner or sole proprietor seeking real-world tools for growing a more excited and profitable customer base. It's a very ambitious undertaking, but no more ambitious than your big decision to go into business in the first place. We're in this together. This is Bo. Thanks for checking in. There's a lot more to come, so come back soon.